This next ball, a slower one and driven a little bit uppishly, but past the cover field here. There's a nice shot out towards the boundary, and the fielder won't get that one. And it's a lovely drive from Mooney. Cleary again. This ball right on the stumps. He tries to loft the ball over the bowler's head, straight up in the air, and getting under it is the fielder and takes the catch.
It's Elise Villani
taking the catch. And trying to swing that one over the leg side was Beth Mooney. Piper Cleary putting it on a good length. Next ball short of a length, pulled around nicely by Mandana. That's behind Bates and in front of that deep square leg boundary, and then it'll go all the way to the boundary for 4. But this, we'll see what happens when the Scorchers bat on this pitch. This ball wide outside the off stump and slashed away with a square drive by Mandana, and trying to get around to that ball is Graham, but she won't reach it. So Cleary on, lofted it towards mid-off over the head of King, and that'll be 4 runs. So opening her shoulders there, Mandana. This ball lofted high into the onside. There's a fielder, Catherine Brunt, getting under the ball, and she takes the catch. So Mandana probably trying to hit that one a little straighter, but Brunt really didn't have to come in that far off the boundary. This next one floated up and driven in the air and taken by Grundy. Very sharp, caught and bowled by Becky Grundy, just moving to her right and not quite getting over the top of that one was Kirby Short. Brunt to commence a slower ball. She tries to hit it over the leg side and misses and is clean bowled. The slower delivery causing a bit of confusion there for Commence. A little bit squarer. As this next delivery, she goes for it this time, but it goes along the ground, and there's a chase on here for the fielder down towards the boundary, and that may go all the way to the rope, and it does. This next delivery, short and wide, down leg side, not taken by Banting, and races away down to the boundary. And that'll be 5 wides for the Heat. Real bonus there for them. This next ball around the wicket, tries to swing it over leg side and bowled through the defences of Jess Jonathan. And yes, that ongoing expectation to keep the run rate going. Bowls again, floats it up and driven powerfully out to Ebsuri at mid-off. They go quickly, hits the stumps direct hit. There's a beautiful run out, given out. Ebsuri, what a throw. Arm like a rocket. Next delivery, she opens her shoulders. This one high and wide towards the fielder at deep mid-wicket, Catherine Brunt, and she's caught it. Not far away from the boundary rope. Would have gone close to 6. And Dotton feeling in the 17th over that she had to go. And so Bates bowls, and she hits this one in the air towards the mid-off fielder and drops it. Piper Cleary out there just through the hands, and they get through for 2. But outside the off stump, this one no exception. Tries to swing across the line, and it's through the defences and bowled. Try to swing that one into the onside. So last over of the innings. Bates floats this one up, down leg side, missed by the keeper Banting, and that's going to go all the way down to the boundary. Next ball clubbed high in the air, coming in off the boundaries. Villani, she gets to the ball and takes the catch very neatly, just falling to her left and skying the ball off Bates. There was Burkett. The next ball makes room for herself here, Johnson, and that's in front of the fine leg fielder Emma King, and racing down towards the boundary, and that'll be 4. Clubs it towards long on. Villani's got a bit of a chase around here to her right. She picks it up cleanly. They race back for 2. And the throw comes into the keeper's end, but hits the stumps directly, but they're home. So nice bit of batting there from Sammy Jo Johnson at the end to finish on 10 not out and to get the Brisbane Heat total over 100. So 9 for 101 off their 20 overs, but the Scorchers will be particularly happy with that on gel. This ball lofted high towards fine leg. There's a fielder coming around, furling, and she takes the catch. And lofting that one high over fine leg there. This next ball short and cut this time nicely by Villani, past the cover fielder Mandana, all the way out to the boundary rope for 4, getting right over the top of that one. So Villani waits for Johnson. Short and pulls just wide of Dotton at square leg, and that'll go all the way out to the boundary there on the western side for 4 runs. So this ball pitched up, and lovely square drive there from Elise Villani, and she times these balls so well. Bowls, and this ball nicely covered, driven by Bolton and past Jonathan this time, and out to that boundary for 4 runs. So opening her shoulders a little bit there. This one swept high in the air. There's Dotton coming in off the boundary. Will she get under it? She does, and she takes the catch. Well, she must have made a good 30-35 metres to get to that ball, Dotton. Burkett will continue. Short and pulled powerfully by Bolton past Cooper, who's at short fine leg, and a costly loose delivery there. That'll be 4 runs to Bolton.
Not always those that have the strongest armour in the boundary.
This ball floated up in a reverse sweep this time from Graham. Well executed. It ended up being a full toss. Just let that one roll off the face of the bat all the way down towards the boundary. Furling makes a valiant attempt to stop it. So she comes out right arm around, floats this one up, and pulled by Bolton in the air just over the head there of Sammy Jo Johnson at square leg. Dalton comes in. Short and pulled viciously by Bolton down towards deep fine leg. Mandana dives, knocks it towards the rope, and it crosses the rope. So as this one comes down the wicket, uses her feet, and what a magnificent shot through the onside. That on drive, one of the hardest shots to play in cricket, but actually on the move, skipping down the wicket. She waits again for Furling, short, and she cuts in the air but wide of the fielder, and Johnson's got a long chase around from third man. She won't beat it. 2 fours in 2 balls. So Johnson in, and a reverse sweep this time from Bolton, and it's very effective as it's rolling down towards the boundary rope. Johnson's got a chase, but she won't get there, and there's the game and match for the Perth Scorchers, playing back at the Furnace, the ground which they love so much, and they win this game by 8 wickets. Nicole Bolton finishes on 46 not out, Heather Graham 29 not out, and the score 2 for 102. Victory coming up in the first ball, the 18th over. So that partnership between Nicole Bolton and Heather Graham realised 68 runs, and they just accelerated as that partnership progressed, and in the end quite a convincing victory from the Perth Scorchers on gel.
Yeah, resounding victory for them on home turf.